This tutorial will take you through how to upload some basic resources from your folders to Moodle for your students to access, as well as demonstrate how you can move your resources around so that they appear in the order in which you want your students to access them. So back again to Year 11 Economics. To make any changes to any of your course pages, you need to make sure that you have editing turned on. So click on the Turn Editing On button and just double check. You should be able to see all these images and menus that will help you make your changes. So I have my courses, my topics set up here, and I would like to add some resources to consumers and business. So I'm in editing mode, so if I'm making changes to this topic here, I just simply click on it and it takes me to the consumers and business section of Moodle. And you can see we have now all of these different crosshairs, pencils, edit menus, all of these different options for your editing. So what we're going to do first is just upload some more resources. So you can see straight away I've started with a syllabus and glossary of terms for the topic. I've inserted subheadings and I've uploaded some bits and pieces. I would like to add some more files here to this section of my topic, so my Twitter media monitoring activity. And so far I've only got web links, but I also have some resources in Word format that I would like my students to actually have access to as well. In prior versions of Moodle, you may have remembered that you had to go through this very boring and tedious menus and pop-ups to eventually get to where you, and it was just not happening. Thank goodness we don't have to do that anymore. So ignoring all of that, please don't have any past reference points, throw them out the window. Moodle now has complete drag and drop functionality. What that means is that you can basically drag your files into the section or the topic you want them to, and Moodle will upload them. So what does that look like? Make sure you've got your Moodle page open, and you'll need to open up your folders. So find where you have all your files saved and make sure that that window is actually on top of your Moodle page, so it's active. So I want to upload all of these files down into Moodle. So here's my first one. What you need to do is just click, hold the button down and literally drag it. And you can see here in Moodle it changes to add files here. I let go and it's just put it in there for me. I have some more files. I have this one here. Click, drag and so on. Now doing them one file at a time definitely does work. However, you can upload more than one file at a time to obviously save us time. So I've got files 3, 4 and 5. So if I click on file 3, hold down the shift key and then click on file 5, it'll highlight everything in between. Then all I do is click all of that, drag it in, and you can see here it's put them in. What you'll notice is that the way that it uploads the files would depend on the order in which you have clicked them in your directory. So you don't actually have to stress about in which order you click them. All you really need to do is once your files have been uploaded is click on the crosshairs and see the window that pops up that says move resource. Click on that and you move it to where you want it to go. So obviously file number 5 is out of sequence. Click, drag, you can see it's moving things down, and then I let go at the point at which I want it located. I would like this instructions file to be the very first thing that students see. Then I have this other information in between and then the other files. These web links here are to other things the students need to access. For now, for the purpose of this tutorial, they don't matter, but I would like them to not be in the same line as I want these Word documents to stand out. So down here in Edit, I have the option of actually moving things over to the right so that they form a bit like a submenu, and I can do that as many times as I want. So I've done it twice. I've clicked it twice there, edit, move right, and so on. And now I'm actually pretty happy with the setup, but now you can see that because of how I've named my files, don't have spaces in the appropriate places. So just like before, click on the pencil and then click and just make your edits as you need to. Press enter every time you have finished your edits. And so on. I won't do them all now for the purpose of this video. And they're saved automatically. I don't need to do anything else. If I then wish to see what it will look like for students, what I can do is again scroll up to the very top of my page, click on Turn Editing Off. So now I'll actually see it the way students will. And you can see whenever you upload anything new, a banner appears, so it's also a trigger for students to see that something new's appeared. I click on that and this is how it will appear for students. So you can see I've got my new files here, these links are indented, and I'm good to go. Give it a go.